Hey there, social studies teachers. Man, what a time to be alive. And what a time to be a social studies teacher. I mean, say what you will about our current situation, but it's pretty neat that our kids are walking in the classroom and wanting to talk about that subject that we teach. It's pretty cool. Bet our science and English and math teacher friends are pretty jealous of us right now. So I thought I'd just take a second and talk about one idea for teaching what's going on. Impeachment can be approached in a few different ways. You can focus on the process. It's pretty complex, but it's also pretty cut and dry. I mean, it is what it is, and you've got your textbook, and you've got all sorts of flow charts online to help you go through that. You can also focus on the historical, right? The four incidences of the impeachment process sort of, I don't know, starting up and in some cases seeing its way through. Not to conviction, though, that's never happened, right? So just talking about Andrew Johnson and talking about Nixon, talking about Clinton, and then talking about our current situation with President Trump and this sort of impeachment inquiry. And then you can just sort of dive in on what's happening right now and helping students make sense of all this. So I had this one idea. I'm sure some of you saw the story about the GOP accidentally sending out their talking points to Democratic lawmakers. And at first I was like, that yikes, right? What a mistake. But then I thought, well, both parties do this, right? Both parties have talking points, and no doubt the Democratic Party has their talking points. They just didn't accidentally send them out to the GOP. So I thought it'd be a pretty cool sort of like real-time lesson to show your students the screenshots, right, of that email and show them those talking points from the GOP and say, okay, now draft the Democratic talking points and try to follow that same format. So that's just one idea. I love to hear what ideas you have for teaching about this moment. I know it can be tricky. I know it can be a little scary, but I really think the social studies classroom is the place for students to have the time and space to make sense of this really historic moment. All right, good luck out there.